We often assume that people are paying attention to our every move, analyzing our mistakes, and judging our flaws. For example, you might believe that the stranger who saw you mess up a dance move, or the person who noticed your acne breakout, is still thinking about it. But here's the truth, they've probably already forgotten. They're too wrapped up in their own lives, just like you are. The embarrassing moments that haunt you are only remembered by you, and everyone else has already moved on. We are all the protagonists of our own stories, meaning we are naturally focused on ourselves. This tendency to be self-centered leads us to believe that others are just as invested in our lives as we are, but they're not. People are generally too caught up in their own worries and insecurities to care about what you're doing. Whether you trip in public or wear mismatched socks, it's a blip on someone else's radar, if they notice at all. Think about it. Do you remember the face of the person who slipped up in the gym, or what the cashier looked like at the supermarket last week? Probably not. You don't recall the little mistakes strangers make, and they don't remember yours either. This realization is freeing, because it shows that most of the moments you feel embarrassed about are insignificant in the grand scheme of things. Even the people closest to us, the ones who truly care about us, only think about us briefly throughout the day. Everyone is living their own life, and your every action doesn't hold the weight you think it does. In fact, nearly everything we do is forgotten shortly after it happens. This should encourage us to stop overthinking and start living authentically. If nobody really cares about your small mistakes or awkward moments, why let the fear of judgment hold you back from living the life you want? Often, we don't pursue our dreams or try new things because we're afraid of what others might think. But if most people won't even remember that you slipped up or embarrassed yourself, then their opinions are irrelevant. This is where the idea of being unapologetically yourself comes into play. You should feel free to express yourself and live how you want, knowing that most people are too caught up in their own lives to notice. Yes, some people will judge you. Yes, some people will doubt you. But those opinions are fleeting, and in the end, they don't affect your life. The best way to kill a big dream is to share it with someone who has a small mind. Some people will always doubt your abilities, and their judgment can make you second-guess yourself. But if you let that stop you, you're only holding yourself back. You don't need permission from others to chase your dreams. If there's one thing this idea teaches us, it's that we can do anything. We just need to start. The fear of judgment is often the only thing standing between us and our goals. But if you recognize that most people aren't thinking about you as much as you think they are, you can let go of that fear. Life is too short to be lived in the shadow of others' opinions, especially when those opinions are fleeting and often non-existent.